back to Louisiana Living.
I'm back with Terry Hefner, and we were just saying, with the rain in the forecast, it may be a good time to plant a rain garden, and wouldn't that be something beautiful to look at in your yard?
Yeah, and it's a great way to deal with, since we've had a wet spring, to deal with all the water that's built up that has nowhere to go. The soil can only hold so much, and then we have all these impermeable surfaces, so the excess water has to go somewhere, and as it goes across parking lots and driveways and places like that, it picks up all these pollutants. And rain gardens are a great way to deal with that. And so if you have a property that slopes or has an area that stays wet just about all the time, and you want to do something with it, a rain garden is a really good idea for dealing with excess runoff. And you can do these in layers. You can have a canopy layer, a shrub layer, and then a layer for seasonal color too. And some of the canopy layers, you want to look at some of the trees. River birch, which is an old favorite. We see river birch a lot in landscapes around the community. Bald cypress, one of our Louisiana super plants and our state tree. And then swamp maple and sweet bay magnolia, another Louisiana super plant. All of those are native and would make great canopy species for a rain garden. And then for the shrub layers, some really good ones. Henry's garnet Virginia willow, that's a cultivar of the species Itea virginica, which is a very common wetland shrub, and so ideal. You'll get those white spikes of white flowers. And buttonbush, which is a really fun one, a perfectly round globe of white flowers that will attract pollinators like crazy. And then some of our native ferns that like wet places, like cinnamon fern and royal fern, will put on a spectacular show with foliage, nothing to see in terms of flowers, but great foliage for texture. And then for seasonal color, gosh, you just have so many options. That's Louisiana iris, again, Louisiana super plants, and we're talking about the native Louisiana irises, not the yellow flag iris that you see planted everywhere that can sort of get out of hand, but the native Louisiana irises. Coreopsis, rain gardens are great places to put milkweed, especially swamp milkweed, and then monarda or the bee balms. Those are all great plants, and there are many others. You can go on to lsuagcenter.com and just look at the Louisiana Super Plant page and get a lot of great ideas. You can also just, there's a new video for Get It Growing that Jason Stagg with the LSU Ag Center just did on rain gardens. So a lot of information is out there, and it's a great use of the landscape. So.
If you just have a blank canvas in your backyard or on your lawn, how do you get started?
So you want to look for a low area, a depression that holds water and stays green and wet all the time, and you just want to do something with it. So you'll add some compost, some gravel, some soil, and then start planting around the edges. You'll kind of berm up the edges and plant in that, and that's how you do that. So.
Okay. All right. I bet it's lovely.
Oh, yeah.
It attracts butterflies and bees.
All kinds of pollinators, yeah.
All right. Well, on another subject, the Watermelon Festival is coming up, one of the biggest festivals here in Louisiana.
Yes. And we posted this yesterday, so you can follow me on Facebook or go to the Darbon Master Gardeners, and the Farmerville JCs will be putting this up too soon, hopefully. But we'll start taking entries for the interior quality contest Friday, July 25th. Now that's a ways out, but it'll be here before we know it. And with all the rain clearing out now, hopefully we'll have some dry time to grow some watermelons, get some good ones going. We'll start taking entries on Friday, July 25th at the Union Parish Extension Office in Farmerville. We'll start at 9 a.m. and we'll take entries until Saturday morning the 26th, 9 a.m.
All right, thank you so much. And up next, we have a lot of great deals at First West Thrift Store, and we'll have all the details after the break. Stay with us.
Trade names are used by the LSU Ag Center for clarity and information purposes only. Neither commercial endorsement of specific products nor a recommendation to the exclusion of similar products is implied.